How to be an Instagrammer in 2020. Step number 1, get up at stupid o'clock and have a hearty, healthy breakfast. Breakfast of champions. Step 2, put on your brightest jacket. Step 3, head to a location that literally everyone photographs. Set your tripod up exactly where everybody else does. It's usually easy to find because it's that one worn out space. Step 4, photograph it. Step 5, realize that you need to be the person in the frame. Not because you're narcissistic, per se, but for scale. Yeah, scale. Ooh, this is actually kind of sketchy up here. Yee. I don't even know if you can see me in that photo because I'm wearing camo. I was hiding. Step 6, in Lightroom, drag that magenta slider just a little bit. Step 7, realize it's 2020 and everyone's on TikTok instead. Okay, enough of that nonsense. Let me walk you through what I'm doing with the camera to take this photo as the sun's actually coming up. And then I actually want to go back to the lab and talk about something quick. So this photo is actually really simple and pretty easy to make, and it's really, really epic. You can understand why so many people take this photo. I'm right on the cliff. I've got my three-legged thing, Bucky, and I've got my camera set up, and all I have is a 3-stop hard grad ND to cut out some of the light in the top. And because I wanted myself in the frame for scale, not because I'm narcissistic, but for scale, I wanted to be out there. So I set the intervalometer to take a photo basically just continuously. It's almost like a time lapse. And then I've set the camera at, I believe it was f11, 2 seconds. And then the camera just basically every 2 seconds takes a photo, then another photo, then another photo. And I went out and I stood way out on that ledge, which was kind of sketchy, for like 20 seconds in multiple spots, because then I have options to pick which one's the best spot to stand or which one looks the best. But yeah, the photo's actually really, really simple. It's really beautiful. I might do this again because now the sun's coming up, although it is a bit hazy out that way. In fact, you know what? I think I'm gonna change my angle and take a totally different photo. What an absolutely crazy perfect morning light. I actually wish I hadn't planned to film this video because the light was the best I've seen in a year, maybe. It was just phenomenal. And since I was just shooting the classic Instagram photo, I didn't take time to location scout and try to find a better angle. So someday I gotta come back here because that sunrise was on point. I did run around and take a couple photos. I think they look really nice because of the light, but I don't think they're anything special composition-wise. So I think let's go back to the lab and we'll talk about the thing I wanted to talk about. Okay, I'm home, and that was pretty epic. And now the thing that I want to talk about, and actually before I talk about it and before I forget, I should mention that this month's online photography workshops are announced, and you can head to the link in the description of this video to find out when they are and how to join. Now, the thing I wanted to talk about this video is Instagram, and also kind of like a little bit TikTok. People hate Instagram. A lot of people hate Instagram. Then Instagram gets a ton of hate. And a lot of people say things like, I don't go on Facebook, I hate it. I don't go on Twitter because I hate it. I don't go on Instagram because I hate it. And it's okay to hate platforms as a user. But if you're a photographer, you have to at least learn to love it as a marketer. You as a photographer really have to start seeing yourself as a business if you want to sell your photos and sell your work. And as much as you might hate Instagram, and as much as Instagram has gone downhill over the past couple of years, you still have to try to use it as a marketer rather than a user. You have to see social media in general as an opportunity for other people to potentially see your work and find your work. And yes, it's a nightmare to get through. And yes, it's a challenge. And yes, sometimes it's stupid. But try your hardest not to see it as a user and try to see it as a marketer. Back in 1991, when Instagram came out, a lot of people made fun of Instagram because it was a place to post photos of your food. Even before the age of the selfie, it was like, okay, Instagram's for taking pictures of your breakfast. But it developed into something bigger. A lot of people made a lot of money off of Instagram, and a lot of people made a lot of money indirectly off of Instagram. A lot of photographers got movie deals and TV shows and everything out of Instagram. And they were the ones that went, Instagram is a photo sharing app. I'm going to use it in the way that I think is best to market myself as a photographer. And a lot of people, yes, they did very cliche things, and a lot of people were very ununique. But a lot of people did turn this platform into something that they could use to build a huge career even beyond Instagram. TikTok is silly. If you've ever used TikTok, yes, it's silly. And yes, I'm on TikTok, although I don't use it very much to upload, but I do scroll it because it's silly. But right now, everybody kind of sees TikTok as this place to upload, videos of dancing with your butt out. And yes, it is a place that people dance with their butts out, but it's also a place that has millions and millions and millions of users and still a massive opportunity because it's not oversaturated by photographers. If you're a photographer and you're trying to market yourself, you should be on TikTok right now because it's an opportunity to find an audience. It's an opportunity to be creative. Don't fall into the belief that you have to go get your butt out and do some dance moves on TikTok. Be creative with it, use photography, and find a way to sell yourself and your photos via TikTok. There is massive, massive opportunity there. I'm going to link my TikTok below. Feel free to follow or don't. I'm going to try to test it out in the next couple months, and I actually have a video coming about how photographers can use TikTok to grow. I don't know how to do it yet. I'm still working on that, but that will come. So don't hate on Instagram. Don't hate on Twitter. Don't hate on TikTok. Go use them and try to make the most of them. Try to make them your own. And that's what I wanted to say at the end of this video. So that's it for me. There'll be more photography and videos coming up soon. I'll see you later. Peace.